Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm just gonna dive into FTM once again. Alright, so here we are with the FTM, and I'm actually right now this very point of time gonna dive into the 1 hour time frame, and there is a potential trend line that is being lost for FTM at this point of time, and I'm gonna show you that one in a second. Just zooming out of everything right there. Yeah, so we did saw the prices moving up to the upside. I'm going to show you one trend that was actually broken and the other trend that was actually broken once again. Yeah, so here we are on the 1 hour time frame, and look at this line. I'm going to show you this one right there. That was the line that was actually being respected. Do you see that? So it was putting in a left shoulder ahead and a right shoulder, and from there we later on just this came actually late into me, the pattern right there. So here we are, and then from wherever you're breaking out there, this took you down to the target right there. It seems like we've met the target. Now there is a little bit of a positive progress right now over here. What you see, this candle is a little bit quite strong right there at this point of time, and it seems like it's only going back to retest one more trend line that has actually been rejected, right? Sorry, which has been lost, because you lose a trend line, you go up to backtest the trend line, and potentially you fall to the downside. So what I'm going to say is, if I dive into the 4 hour time frame right here, is there is a level of support that we have with FTM, and I'm not going to actually deny this one. And that level of FTM is this one right there. Do you see that? This level right now. So you do have a big strong support level right here, which is going to be this touch, that touch right there, that touch right there, this one right here, and potentially this one right here. But there's a little bit of a problem right now, the way you might say that this is a support level and it's a buying area. Yes, it seems like it's a buying area, but let me go back into Bitcoin once again, right? And let's talk about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin dumps, it doesn't matter who you are, you're going to dump along with Bitcoin. So here we are with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin just made this small green candle, and you can see FTM making that big small green candle. So you have this first top and this second top, and that's a bearish pattern. You've already broken out of a trend line, and you went down. You're going up to actually back test the trend line at 42,727 and then go back down. That's just how it's looking like right now. And from the top here to the bottom of this double top, this is where you're breaking out. Look where you're gonna go, 40,222. Simple put. So if you're gonna go to 40,222, this is not good for FTM either. Okay, it's not good for FTM, even though you're making the fact that this is a trend line of a support, but I'm actually not gonna actually follow that, because itself, yes, the structure was good here, but then again, because of that Bitcoin having that drop left to the downside, how can this survive? You cannot survive against Bitcoin. You could still go up against it, but it's a very risky move to actually say that. It's really, really risky. It's not a guaranteed one. So you can already see that on the 4 hour time frame, another trend line was broken. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. You have one touch there, one touch here, you had one touch there. Finally, you've broken out of that trend line. You're just looking to backtest. Who knows? You can dump all the way down to this area. Who knows? You can still continue to dump all the way to the downside. So that's why we actually sell after a support line have been lost. The structure was good. It was maintained. You had a touch. You had a touch. You maintain the structure. You keep maintaining the structure. Last time in here, what you see right there, this one right here, was the structure was maintained. Okay, in here the structure is getting a little bit lost, and things are looking actually kind of bad right now. So it's not a good idea for me to say that FTM is gonna. Yes, the view changes when the market, the market is just like a river. It has its own ebbs and flows. Does it flow to the upside? It'll ride the waves to the upside. Does it flow to the downside? Just go along with the wave. You cannot just go and demand against the market. We don't have the time to be emotional right over here. So yeah, you lost the trend line. Take your loss like a champ. Cut off your losses, move on, because if you don't cut your little bit of a loss, you might be ending up in a big loss. Can it go up? Yes, it can go up, but you're still putting yourself in a risk, and that's going to be a confirmation bias, that telling yourself, oh, it's going to go up. That no, based on the charts and the logic, because I just like to apply logic. You lost the trend line, maybe go back for the retest, sell at the retest at $2 and let it go down. Okay, You lose the support, you don't support the coin. Simple put. And that's it for today's FTM update. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.